Did you know that the Super Bowl halftime show, as you know it, is only a thing because of a sketch comedy show from the 90s? And the story behind it is so fascinating. So, before 1993, the Super Bowl halftime show was very mediocre. There were C list celebrities, marching bands, flyovers. No one stuck around to watch the halftime show, and it certainly wasn't a part of the overall Super Bowl experience like it is today. In the early 90s, Keenan Ivory Wayans created a show called A Living Color. And if you don't know who Keenan Ivory Wayans is, he's a legend, he's an icon, he's a trailblazer. And this show was so big and successful, and it ended up launching the careers of some people that you may have heard of, like Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson, David Allen Greer, Chris Rock. They had dancers on the show called the Fly Girls. And when I was a little kid, I definitely had a crush on a few of the Fly Girls. But there was one in particular that went on to make quite a name for herself. And her name was Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo got her start on In Living Color. What does all this have to do with the Super Bowl halftime show? One year, Keenan and his staff had the idea to create a Super Bowl halftime show on a separate channel. They thought the Super Bowl garnered so much viewership, but people had nothing to do during halftime. So they created a Super Bowl halftime sketch comedy / music show on a separate channel, and they called it the In Living Color Super Halftime Show. There was comedy, there was performances, they even had a timer on the screen to let you know when the game was coming back on. The show was a massive hit. They end up pulling in 20 million viewers in that 12-minute time frame that switched from the Super Bowl to a separate channel and then back to the Super Bowl. The NFL definitely took notice to this. The very next year in 1993, they booked the biggest artist in the universe, Michael Jackson. And that was the beginning of the Super Bowl halftime show that you all know today. Big shout out to Keenan Ivory Wayans. I don't think he gets enough credit. I don't think the Wayans family gets enough credit, but they are responsible for so much, and he definitely deserves his flowers. This is a real dope story to me.